So you're thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas, or maybe you're thinking about moving to Florida instead. Maybe you're coming from California or New York or Illinois or Washington State or DC, and you're thinking, man, it's time to make a change and I want to move to Texas or Florida, but I don't know which one could it be? Which one is better for me? Well, hopefully in this video we'll answer that question for you. Maybe not completely, but just give you a little bit of idea, and that's what we're going to do in this video. I was in Florida last week speaking at an event, and so I went out and I said, why not take some footage of some homes there and compare it to some homes here in Dallas, and let's take a look and see what's the big difference on price per square foot, and beds and baths, things like that. So I picked out a couple of homes in Florida, a couple of homes here in Dallas, so we could check it out. So if that's what you want to know, stick around because we're getting after it right now. Hey, if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Dallas, Texas, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market in Dallas. My name's Levi, my partner Travis, and the team and I, we get calls, emails, texts every single day from people just like you, and you and you and you, looking to make their move to Dallas. We love it. So if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. So as I mentioned, we're actually here down in on Swiss Avenue, one of my favorite streets in all of Dallas, very close. I'm only a couple of blocks from here. I live in a historic district, but Swiss Avenue is a historic district as well. That's one of my favorite houses right behind me. It's kind of like a gingerbread house or a hobbit house, whatever you want to call that. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful fall evening, perfect day today, and that's what we're going to see. You're going to see there's a lot of walkers out here as well, and I feel like, oh, there was one sneaking up behind me, but good thing think she's going to be going around. But otherwise, this is all of this street here is historic homes, 150-year-old homes, and you got nice wide streets throughout here as well, as you can see, double-sided. But the homes around here absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to kind of get out of the way. People have got some Halloween decorations coming up, but otherwise, just wanted to share with you what I found in Sarasota, Florida is where I was at, and I was thought, you know what, let me go check out a couple of homes, check out those price points. We can compare it to what we have going on here in Dallas, actually in Frisco. So of course, Frisco, one of the most popular areas to move to here in Dallas. And so if you're coming from out of state and you want to kind of get a good comparison, of course, I could only film one town at a time, but I was in Sarasota, Florida. So I said, why not? Let me shoot a couple of homes, compare it to Frisco. That way you can get a good idea. But with that, let's just get started and go check out the first home in Sarasota. So let's tell you what, let's hop on a plane, get over to Florida, check it out, and we'll come back to Dallas, compare it to that house here, and we'll just kind of go back and forth. But all right, well, let's go. All right, so we're at our first stop here in Sarasota, and as you can see right behind me, this home is listed. This is a 1950 ranch-style home, and they're actually marketing this as a double lot. So clearly they want you to tear it down. So they're telling you basically this is lot value for $695,000, but this home is actually 2,100 square feet, 2,130. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. So that's going to put the price per square foot right around $326, and that's what you're getting here. Now think about that compared to what you've seen in some of our other videos. If you go check out our video on California versus Texas, then that's a huge difference in price per square foot. But here you can see that it's basically just going to be lot value, and they're planning on tearing that down anyway. So this is what we're coming to check out now. Let's go back to Dallas and check one out. All right, so now we're here in Frisco to compare this house to the first house you just saw in Sarasota. I had to cut that one off a little short because the renters came out of the house and then they started talking to me and everything like that, and there was people across the street. Apparently they haven't seen a lot of people like myself walking around the neighborhood and showcasing it, kind of like we do here. I've never really gotten messed with around here. Of course, you've probably seen in some of the other videos, I've had some conversations with people, but it's usually pretty quite nicely. But that was definitely a developing area, and although it was right off of Main Street, and that Main Street in Sarasota is a great strip. We went out there a couple of nights, had some great dinner, food, drinks, dancing, things like that. It was awesome. But this house right behind me is really right at the same price. It's slightly less, but it was close to price point that I could find. But this is $688,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. It's over 4,000 square feet. It's actually 4,026 square feet. So that's puts the price per square foot around $171. And you saw from the last house, just for teardown values in the mid 300s on price per square foot. That's a significant difference when you're looking at Florida versus Dallas here. And we're in Frisco, Texas, which is the most sought after suburb right now, at least in the Dallas market, where everybody wants to move because you have these beautiful neighborhoods. That home was in 2004. It's definitely move-in ready, but depending on your taste, you may or may not want to update it. But it actually has some looks like some good cabinets in place and granite countertops. But otherwise, maybe some different paint you might would have put in there. But look at this. This is a well-established neighborhood in Frisco. You can tell by all of the mature trees here. It's nice and quiet. You can see you've got the alleyways over here. So that's something that people are always asking about, is like they notice that there's no front entry garages. Well, you can see right here that you've got alleyways. And so a lot of these homes and communities were built with rear entry garages. And so right there, look at that nice clean paved alleyway. Go back through there. What's also nice is they have the trash cans in the back, so the garbage trucks will actually come in the back. So that keeps this front area of the street mostly clear. You don't have trash cans all sitting out in front of the streets. You don't have mostly a lot of cars parked out in front or in the driveways. You see there's a little bit of street parking, but otherwise, the street is mostly clear. So that pretty much sums up this neighborhood. Now let's go back to Florida and check out another house real quick. Let's go back to Florida, check out one more house, back to Sarasota, and then we're going to come back to Dallas again. I tell you what, all this traveling and time changes and everything really kind of gets to you. Feeling a little jet lag, but it's all right. I'm going to stick with it just for you guys. So let's get back on the plane and then go back to Sarasota, and then we'll be right back here. So all right, let's go. All right, so we're at the next stop here in Sarasota, and as you can see, this home right behind me is a 2-bedroom, 3-bath, or 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's 1,496 square feet. It was built in 1997. They have this one actually listed at $757,000, which is going to put the price per square foot right around $506. So think about that when you've seen our other videos. Going in Dallas right now, even for new construction, can be somewhere around $170 a square foot. And now here's the thing, is this is location, as far as the location, you're right off of Main Street. It's really not that far, and Main Street's kind of I wouldn't say it's the main street, although it is Main Street. There's not a lot of shop there. They have some new shops and going down there. There's a little downtown part of Sarasota that's a little bit more popular, but you're not even possibly 5 minutes to the beach as well, just in the car. But the inside could definitely use some work, and somebody's trying to get out of their gate right now as well. So we're gonna have to let them out. But otherwise, I don't know. It looks like a cool little spot, but you're gonna have to definitely do some work in there if you want to keep it as such, in that manner. So we got to get out of the way here. I'm here with one of my good friends, Michelle. She's a real estate agent here in Sarasota, and so she's kind enough to bring me out here today. And so we don't want to take too much time away from the beach, but still wanted you to kind of see this property. It's got a garage. It's about a 5,600 square foot lot, so it's really not that deep. And there's doesn't seem like much of a backyard, but at the same time, I'd say it's kind of an okay spot. There's a couple of more little houses right beside it, so look very similar. And it's we got some good shrubbery around here, you could say, as well. And it looks like I don't know what's going on over here. So I had to let that car go by. They didn't look like they're being a little nosy, you know what I'm saying? Scoping everything out. But you can kind of see the general census around there as well. And they're just making sure that their gate closes. So they've got a pretty nice pretty nice little house right next door. So, I think that it looks like there's some development going on in this area as well. Things are changing. Over by the other house, we saw a change. There's definitely some more expensive townhomes getting put up. They're putting up new apartment complexes and everything like that. So it's definitely lots to develop in this area in Sarasota, but still, let's compare this to $757,000 now in Dallas. All right, here we go. All right, so we're back in Dallas now, and we're going to check out the last property here on our comparison between Sarasota and Dallas. And you can see now this is what you're going to get for $750,000 compared to that $757,000 back in Sarasota. So this is a 6-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,124 square feet. It was built in 2012. It's going to put the price per square foot right around $182 a square foot. And as you can see, it's a massive house, over 4,000 square feet. Pretty nice. 2012, it's pretty nice on the inside as well. So, and again, you're in a great neighborhood all around here, super quiet. We're in fall, and I tell you what, this is the absolute perfect time here in Texas. It's like a perfect 80-degree weather, zero humidity, and this is my favorite time. Right at September 1st, September, October, November, December, you got 4 beautiful months. Usually January is pretty nice too. February's a little wonky here and there, especially around Valentine's Day. Something around Valentine's Day, there's always a weird weather event for some reason. But other than that, the fall, early winter here in Dallas, absolutely gorgeous. You make it through January and February, which is always kind of a little iffy, but usually can be nice as well. And then you get into March, April, May, another 3 months of absolutely usually perfect weather. June starts to, it starts to boil and get up there in a little bit of heat, and then July, August, of course, definitely warmer. That's where you want to be in the pool. You want to be out on the lake, and you can see right back here probably maybe there's you see that water lake pond is probably more like it back there. Probably a little catch and release. We're back in this neighborhood. It is so quiet back here. That's what people really love about Frisco, is just these great neighborhoods. You can tell this neighborhood was established around 2012 because of the maturity of the trees. As you can see, they're all look about 8 to 9 years old. Probably they need another 10 years to get up there in ideal size, but otherwise, hey, no big deal. Still nice and quiet. And here you can see you got front entry. You got front entry on this side. You've got rear entry on this side. Interesting how they do that in some of these neighborhoods where they, switch it up between the two. But, there could be something on the backside. There could be a green belt or a creek or something like that that doesn't allow that, which is nice for the fact that if that's in your backyard, then that's what you get to look at versus the neighbor's fence. But otherwise, I hope you found this helpful here, this brief comparison between Sarasota, Florida and Dallas, Texas. Of course, we just gave you a quick snapshot of Sarasota because I happened to be there last week speaking at an event for real estate agents, which was a great opportunity. I actually had the opportunity to speak at several events recently as well. It seems like we're doing pretty good here on YouTube, and that's all because of you guys. We're definitely, really just enjoying all the opportunities we're having, meeting with you, ultimately helping families move here to Dallas, Texas. That's the great thing about it. So, but at the same time, it's definitely helping us step into some other areas and opportunities, which we absolutely appreciate that, and that's all because of you guys. So we can't thank you enough for continuing to allow us to help you make your move. On behalf of myself, my partner Travis, and the rest of the team, we really want to thank you. And again, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We're happy to help you make a smooth move to Dallas. And until next time, we hope to show you around town.